Well, good morning. It is 8 o'clock sharp here on the West Coast, 11 o'clock on the East Coast of the U.S. It's time to get started. So again, good morning and welcome. My name is Dean Jenkins. I'm the founder of FollowMeTrades.com. And this session is an information session about my Master Trader small group training. We're going to be kicking off the next 6-week series next Thursday, August 3rd. And this is a chance to come get some information about it. And we'll be demonstrating a little bit of the trading method, and we'll give you a couple trading ideas as we look at charts, because if we're going to talk about trading, we want to look at charts, right? But the primary focus of this session is to talk about the Master Trader small group training. And I assume you're here because you have some questions about it. You want to see if you know, what's it about, what's in it, what do I get, is it a good fit for me? And so I hope to answer those questions. And it's really about you. So please make sure you do answer questions. I'll answer. Make sure you do ask any questions that you have. And you can use either the chat window or there's a Q&A bubble. Either one worked just fine. The chat, you can send your questions, your comments, and everybody else can see them if you'd like that. Or if you got to choose, in the address bar says to all panelists and attendees, and then their public comments. I got nothing to hide. Happy to have people hear what you have to say, good or bad. Or you can type it into the Q&A, either way. So David, hey, good morning to you, sir, and to everybody else. Looks like we still got people logging in. So again, go ahead and locate that chat window or the Q&A bubble and just type in where you're calling in from, where you're sitting, what city, what state, what country. It's always fun. Again, just to make sure you can locate the controls there, and it's fun to see where people are at. Israel, nice, David. Israel, I was there. We spent 2 weeks there 10 years ago, and I can't wait to go back. What a great time that was. New Braunfels, Texas. Ben's calling in from Albia, Iowa. Nice. Melvin's from Cleveland, Ohio. That's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is, isn't it? Yeah, David, I was there. Really, I want to come back. That was a great trip. Melvin, yeah, that is where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is. Awesome. Tom's from California, nothing but blue, sunny sky. Well, we got some beautiful weather. I'm about an hour south of Seattle, and this is the peak time of year. This is beautiful. Jerry's calling in from Chandler. I used to work for Intel, and they, of course, have a big presence there in Chandler. And I went there a few times on business. I like it. I like it there. Okay, looks like you guys got it figured out how to use the controls. Again, we got a few more people logging in. Oh, Melvin, yeah, I like Zoom webinar too. It's better. It's better. I think for you guys, the pictures are clear, the audio is clear. You get to chat with each other if you choose to. Registration smooth. I like everything about it. They're actually the Gartner has them as an emerging leader in the video teleconferencing space. I think they got it right. Okay, like I said, I got a few more people logging in. Good morning. So this session, it's really an information session about the upcoming Master Trader small group training that we're going to be kicking off starting next Thursday, August 3rd. So what is it we're going to cover? So before we get into the course material, because, you know, talking about the course is one thing, but maybe what's more important is what do you get out of it? What can you do after having gone through this training? That maybe is the big question. So I'll show a couple things. And I hope this doesn't come across as boasting. That's not my intent. I want to show what you can be able to do. I was not always a successful trader. Right? You know, I've been doing this about 20 years. I used to be fundamental trader. But about 6-7 years ago, I got involved in technical training, and I got trained by I had a mentor, and I got trained. And from that training, I developed then, you know, put my own spin on it, developed my own method of what really made sense to me. So it turned the corner for me. There were some key things. Bennett McDowell was my mentor, and he taught me some key things, and I was able to use those and build on those to develop my own trading system and become consistently profitable. Hey, Paolo from Switzerland. Outstanding. So we got Israel, we got Switzerland, and a pretty good covering across North America here. So here's the results I've been getting for the last, count this year, 5 years. Just, beating the S&P 500, the indexes handily, even when the Dow was and the S&P were, in a raging bull mode. I was able to double it, right? Pull back a little bit. I was able to triple their performance. They were down in 2015. We still landed a solid 28% return. Last year it was tough. It was up and down and up and down. Knocked out a 24% return. This year to date, we got off to a rough start, but now we're finding our stride, and we've closed about 28 trades, I think, this year, 13%, 13.6%. So we're on track to beat last year, halfway through the year. And if I look at the open trades we've got right now in my stock picks, that's the trading room. So the stock picks, I look here, I got 8 open trades. If I were to close these today, there's the current P&L in these trades, and you can see out of 8, one of them's underwater, right? Not every trade wins, but it's small compared to, we're in $5,000 profit and $3,000 profit, etc. If I were to close these right now, just boom, Monday morning at the open, go close all 8 of these trades, I have about a $12,000 profit that I would add to this figure, right? It would put us at about 25%, already better than last year. But I'm going to let them run. So that's, if you're following my method, and you follow my method, you adapt it to your own beliefs, your own strengths, your own weaknesses, very reasonable to expect you could be getting those kind of results yourself or better. Now, I'm primarily taking stock and option trades on daily charts. I get asked a lot, hey, will this work on other instruments, other time frames? Absolutely. I don't really care to sit in front of a computer for 7 or 8 hours a day. And to day trade, I think you have to do that. I used to. I lost my enthusiasm for it after a couple of years. I enjoy trading, but too much of a good thing. So I'm trading daily charts primarily, stock and options. I'll sometimes go down to 60, 30-minute charts. But if that's your thing, you can apply what we're going to teach in this course to any instrument, any time frame, as long as there's, the question is, are the setups there? Not whether the instrument can be traded. As long as it's a viable market with plenty of liquidity, the setups work. Okay, so what do we do in the training course? I'm going to walk through the content of the course, what you get with the current bundle, the modules that we cover, all that kind of stuff. But I thought it would be interesting for you to hear from people who have just finished the course. So I've got 2 students who just finished the last round. We just wrapped up 2 weeks ago. And I just say, hey, you've given me good feedback. Would you be willing to come on and just offer your perspective, what you got out of the course, to people who are interested in it? And 2 of these gentlemen said, absolutely. They were very willing. So I'm very grateful. So first, Benjamin, I'm going to go ahead and promote you to a panelist now. So, Benjamin, you are a panelist. I'm going to unmute your mic, and you hopefully will be able to talk. We'll see if this technology works, all right? So, Benjamin, are you there? Give him a second to try and work out his microphone. It looks like you're live. Tell you what, while we're working on that, I got one other gentleman, and that is Melvin. So Melvin, I'm going to promote you now, and let's see if it works for you. So I'm going to unmute you. There we go. Melvin,
Hello.
you with it? Yeah.
Can I be heard?
I think we hear you. Awesome.
Good. It's a pleasure to be here. And I don't have to blow Dean's horn because what he does speaks for itself. I took the course probably in early spring, I think May or something like that. And I was really amazed at what I've learned because I had been with, I think, 3 other programs, which actually didn't do anything for me. I lost money, actually. And I found Dean accidentally, and he had a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I did the 30 days. But before the 30 days were up, I requested my money back because I simply didn't understand Dean and what he was doing. But I continued to look at him. And 2 months later, I got right back in, and I'm here for the long haul now because I understand what he's doing. I'm amazed at what I learned. I took the Master Trader Small Group Training course, and you have references to keep for life. If you have any questions, you can go back to the references. They are very easy to understand, and I'm really amazed at what I learned. Also, a good thing about Dean, actually it's a great thing about Dean, you can communicate with Dean on the telephone. He answers your emails, and a lot of people, you only have email communication, and that's when they decide to get back to you. But Dean, I have talked to on the phone several times. He always answers my email, and I just found a home here. And the course is worth the small amount of money I think that he charges. It's very good, and I'm happy that I found Dean Jenkins. I really am. So I hope everybody heard me.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much, Melvin. I think that's helpful to people considering the course. So I appreciate you taking the time here on a Saturday to jump in and just offer your comments. Thank you so much.
Anytime for you, Dean, because I have learned so much from you. And actually, I'm still learning. I'm on this call every Wednesday night. Every weekend, he does an update every Wednesday. It's great. I look forward to it. I missed one Wednesday a couple of weeks ago, and my wife said, "Don't you have a webinar tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, shoot." It was like 9:30 Wednesday night, and I usually do them when I'm at work, but I was off this particular day lounging, and I just hated myself for missing. But then there's the recording that you can listen to. So this program, Dean's whole thing is great as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I found a home, and I'm not going anywhere.
Wow. Well, we're glad to have you here, Melvin. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I'm going to go ahead and mute you now. And
okay,
have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday nights, man.
Of course you will. Thank you. Right. Everyone have a great day.
All right. Benjamin's typing a note here that I think you're calling in on the telephone. I've only got one unmute button here, Benjamin. It looks like it's not working. And that's unfortunate because I know you got some comments there. Yeah, Carolyn, thanks. If you look in the chat window, Carolyn says, "Good stuff, Melvin." Yeah, absolutely. David's thanking him. I don't know if the technology is going to work for us here, Benjamin. Maybe you could just type a few comments into the chat box there, and make sure you address it to all panelists and attendees. I'm not sure why the audio is not coming through, but we don't want to hold things up for people. Okay, great. I'll let you type, and I'll just keep talking here. And if people may have questions for you, they can just direct it right to you there. If you got a question for Benjamin, make sure you type it in the chat box and you address it to all panelists and attendees so he can see it. If you use the default where it says panelists, then only I see it. Yee's got a question in the Q&A. Do I short stocks? Absolutely. About half my trades are short. About half my trades are short stocks, short trades. I try to go both sides of the market and be prepared for whichever way it's going to go. Right. Wow. So Benjamin's writing a book. That's nice. Okay. So if you guys want to read through his comments, that would be awesome. All right. Okay, so in terms of what you get in the course, right? Let's just go through it here. First, I get this feedback that people really like the fact that I break trading down into a very simple method, right? You can overcomplicate it, but I break it down into simple. It's profitable. I've showed you the profits that I'm getting in my account and my stock pick subscribers are getting. Our current trades, we're making profit. That's the whole game here, right? That's why we're doing it. So it's simple, profitable trading. I'm doing it, and I teach you how to do it. And we hear from lots and lots of students and subscribers that they're doing it as well. Okay, so this training that we're going to offer, it's in a small group format. So I do offer one-on-one mentoring. That could be pretty expensive. So doing it in a small group is a nice trade-off where it's a little bit more affordable, but you still get some personalized attention, right? And it's live. I give you some written study guide material. I'm going to show you the course material. So you get written study guides, you get videos, and then you get live training. So it really, all the different learning styles and approaches, right? Whether you're, visual, or you like to read, you like to watch a video, you like to have live questions, you get it all, right? We deliver all of that in this course format. And we do it in a small group, so no more than 10 people in a session. What we cover in my trading is Dow theory, which is trend analysis. Just how do you know if you're still in a trend? How do you know if it's changed? How do you know if it's ended? I cover a very simple approach to Elliott Wave, one that, I was trained by the guy who wrote the book, Elliott Wave Techniques Simplified, and it really is simplified. There's a lot of complicated approaches to Elliott Wave, but we have a very simple, repeatable approach to Elliott Wave. So we also use, I'd stress again and again, risk management. So what we want to do is control loss. And so I teach a very disciplined, very simple approach to risk management. So when we go into a trade, we know exactly, we have formulas, exactly how big of a position to take. And we know before we get into it, where we're going to get out. We know if it goes, if the loss goes to a certain level, to a certain price level, not a percentage, a price level, dictated by the realities of the chart, we know we're getting out. And we also have a target, so we know whether the trade has the potential to make more if it wins than it would lose if it doesn't win. So we teach risk management. I go through my exact trade setups. And again, you can follow these to the letter. You get a PDF at the end that you can print out and tape up next to your computer and just check it off, right? Or you can modify it, maybe make it your own. A lot of people introduce their own, indicators or approaches and combine it with mine. That's great because you got to be comfortable with the approach you're using. You have to trust your system. So I give you my exact trade setups. We talk about a business plan for trading. We got to approach trading as a business, not a hobby. It's real money. And we talk about how to go find. I teach you how to quickly find trades in the market. We can take thousands of symbols and narrow it down to a handful of charts to analyze and pick the absolute best charts out of that. So a bonus in this package, so I'm giving you a package of Master Trader small group training. The bonus number one I'm going to include here is my Ichimoku Cloud. I added that to my training about a year ago, and that's really helped. It's added an additional edge to the trading. So I'm going to include the complete Ichimoku Cloud course. I'm going to include option training. So I'm a huge fan of options. I have very simple, repeatable approach to options and picking the right contract, managing the trade. So I'm going to include my option training module, and you get 90 days of my stock picks, stock and option pick subscription. So if you don't have that, you'll get 90 days of them. Probably within that 90 days, if we continue doing what we've been doing, depending on your account size, you good chance of making enough money in these picks to pay for the entire course plus some profit. Okay, if you're an existing subscriber to the pick service, we'll put your payments on hold for 90 days and then just resume them after the 90 days that are included in this are up. Okay, and then also a special bonus for people who showed up today. So this is today only. If you sign up by midnight tonight, if you think this is for you, you sign up by midnight tonight, you're going to get 90 days in my trading room for free. And again, if you're an existing subscriber, then we'll just put your payments on hold for 90 days. Okay, please, if you got any questions, go ahead and fire away with the questions. What I want to show you is what the actual course material looks like. So I'll bring up the website where the material is. So here's what it looks like when you log in. So you would have access to the Master Trader course, and there's 6 modules here. There's an introduction and then 6 modules. You'll have access to the Ichimoku Cloud training module and to the options course, which has 6 modules as well. So what's in one of these modules? So this is module 1, and you get a study guide. So there's a PDF you can download, and it looks like this, right? Each module is typically about 15 to 20 pages of study material. Tells you what's going to be in here, and then it gets in, and you got some material to study here on that particular topic in that module. Then there's a video that's been pre-recorded where I go through and teach the material that is in that module. And then there's also a quiz and an answer key. And then I've recorded all the live training sessions that we've done. So I've done this small group training now, like we've gone through it 4 or 5 times. And each time I do it, I record that session, and it's archived here. And you can go back and watch any of the training sessions. And, people ask different questions. Maybe we were looking at different charts. So there's just a wealth of information, valuable information here that you have access to. And again, you have 6 modules of the Master Trader, which is the trade setups and chart analysis. You have 6 modules of option training, and you have the Ichimoku Cloud, and you're going to have 90 days of the stock and option picks, 90 days of the trading room if you sign up today. That's the bonus for today. Okay, so here's the website, the page that talks about this, and with all the details. And I'll put this into the chat section. It was in the email, the invitation here to come to the webinar, but I'll just post it here again. There's the link. So this is the page where you can read all the details about this, and you can sign up if you choose to. Again, next classes are starting next Thursday, August 3rd, and I only take 10 students, so we can keep it, small and give you personalized attention. Ye's asking, outside of the U.S., where do I pick stocks to trade? I'm focused on the U.S. markets. We trade lots of foreign stocks are available as advisory. What do they call them? Receipts. What's the acronym? ADF, I think it is. But I don't trade exchanges that are not in the U.S. But the method, as long as they're using the same method for charting, the method would work anywhere. Okay. Wondering if this course is for you. If you want to have a clearly defined trading plan, if you want consistent profits, if you want to learn my exact trade setups, you want to control risk, and if you want live training, then that's probably a good fit. It's going to be some work, right? You have to have the time to make use of it. You do get the stuff for life. You can go back and refer to it any time. If you can't make a session, it's recorded. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some hard work to learn this. And if you're not in a place where you can do that, and it's probably not a good fit at this time. I covered what's in all the different modules already. And what you get, you get a PDF, you get pre-recorded video training, you get a quiz and an answer key, you get live training, email support. If you want to get on the phone like Benjamin said, not Benjamin, Melvin, I really try to make myself available, and I want you to be successful in this course. So there are, again, bonuses. You get the Ichimoku Cloud, you get 90 days of stock and option picks, you get the option training, right? Total value of all these individual products, $3,424. So offering it for $897 right now. And as a note, this is the last time. I've had several students who have, like Melvin said, he took other training before this. I had several people go, for what you deliver, right? Other people are charging $5,000 or $6,000. You're way underpriced. Now, I want to give good value. I'm not out to gouge anybody, but this will be the last time. We are going to raise the price next time. So if you're on the fence this time, next time, just be aware that we're going to be raising the price next time. And there is a 2-payment plan. You can pay half now and half in 30 days, and there's a money-back guarantee. That money-back guarantee, and again, no questions asked, no hard feelings. How that works is you can attend the very first session, module 1, and then decide, hey, is this for me or not? If you want to continue, you simply click and acknowledge, type your name in, yeah, I want to continue. There's no more refund. So once you continue past module 1, there's no more refund, because then you have access to all the course material, and that it would be fair to get a refund after that. But you can go through module 1 and then decide. If you go, nah, not my thing, 100% refund of your money, no questions asked, no hard feelings, right? It's not for everybody, I understand, but I've had probably 50 people go through the training. I've had 2 ask for refunds. So for most people, they get into it and they're like, yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay. Again, starting on August 3rd, and we're limiting it to 10 students. Here's the schedule. We kick off on the 3rd. We meet every Thursday. We meet at 2 times, 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is noon Eastern, and 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. I'd found that offering 2 times really opened it up to some folks maybe whose work schedule didn't allow it or whatever. So you're welcome to attend either session or both. If you wanted to really get into it and refresh your, didn't quite get a point or something like that. So that's what we got. It starts 8/3. We're going to go 4 weeks. We're going to take a break on August 31st. And then we'll pick it up and finish the sessions on September 7th, 14. Again, everything's recorded. If you can't make a session, you can watch the recording anytime, and you have lifetime access to all the course materials. And once you finish, as an alumni, you can come sit in on future courses anytime you like. So I think that's pretty much the outline, covered a lot. And I'm happy to take any questions. Paolo, yeah, I'll hook you up with that. Paolo said he already signed up last Thursday. Can he get the 90 days? You bet, man. After we hang up here, I'll set you up with that. Let me go back here and catch up with some questions. Johnny, do I need a specific trading platform? I use TradeStation here. Right, so I have several students who are using other platforms. There's a wonderful trade, by the way, CGI, and a couple of the people who are online who've been through the course are looking at this, going, "Oh yeah," because within one of the things we teach in the course is we want to be able to spot within 2 or 3 seconds. We want to be able to spot whether there's a potential good trade here, and people who've been through the course, as soon as they saw that, said, "Wow, there's a nice trade setup." But a lot of people are using Thinkorswim. People are using some other tools. As long as you can chart, you can have a chart and put technical indicators on it, and you can do the course. People also ask, they see that I have the art software from Traders Coach. I like it. It gives me an edge. I teach the course without it. I teach you how to do it without it. If you want a demonstration of how I use art, I'll happy to do that and answer questions. But I show you free indicators that you can use to trade my system, my setup. Okay, so that's another question. Man, TradeStation just lost its connection. Hopefully I still got a good connection with you guys. You guys still hear me? Everything's still good? So let me, Johnny is asking, has the cloud helped your trading accuracy? I really like it for trend confirmation as a final check. Like if you see this CGI trade right here, what we like to see as a final check is to see price breaking above that cloud. This cloud is, the Ichimoku cloud's projecting some important support and resistance areas, and breaks are important for big moves. So yeah, I like it a lot. Paul is asking how much time per week does the training require? I don't know if Ben or Mel, if you guys want to type in your perspective. We have an hour to an hour and a half for the live trading. I would think you would want to plan on, a good 3-4 hours outside of that for studying and practicing. If you really want to get the material down, I think that would be reasonable. Now, again, if it turns out things change and you don't have that time, you have lifetime access. You can come back and pick it up. Nice comment from Melvin. Very cool. Yeah, Benjamin's offering a comment here on the cloud, helping in accuracy. Hey, David says he just signed up. Outstanding, David. Look forward to having you there. Yeah, a comment from Benjamin. Some were easy, some had to spend half the day. You'll get out of it what you put into it. Yeah, Manny, I do like the ART system. Now I can trade without it, but it's kind of like I can find my way across town with a paper map, right? Unfold it and look it over. But we got a GPS now, right? That's easier. So yeah, Melvin said it took him an hour to an hour and a half each module. Yeah. Oh, Paul, looks like you're asking the same question. How much time per week? So we addressed that already. All right. Good questions. Good questions. Let's look. I want to leave you. So this trade right now, CGI, sell it on. This is a good trade. Yeah, it triggered for an entry here at 442. It's sitting here at 470. We got a stop of 227 and a target on this of 1167. And so look at the difference between the entry price and the target, that distance versus the entry and the stop. Look how small this is compared to this. This is 3 or 4 times bigger. That's what we want. We want a huge reward to risk ratio. And this is a high probability trade. Everything's pointing toward a big corrective move to this massive down move. It's showing evidence. And that's what we teach, is to look for evidence, not just go, well, it should correct someday because there was a lot of fakes, right? A lot of fake outs here. What's the real correction? We teach you how to find the evidence and the proof, the conclusive proof, just like in a criminal case or something. We want proof here. Well, we got proof here that this corrective move has absolutely begun, has a very high probability of taking off up toward the target. See if we can give you another one that's pretty exciting. Will that trade be published? Melvin says, yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's look at the trading room. Here's the ones we're taking in the trading room. I think there's some here that are pretty early on. Actually, yeah, GNC. Man, we took Hertz. Who would have thought? What a boring company, right? Hertz rental cars. Look how this thing took off the bottom. You have to kind of blow the chart up to see it. But it's a similar deal to that Celadon, where we had conclusive proof. Look where it broke through the cloud. And it doesn't look big here, but we took an entry at 13 bucks. It's sitting at 17 bucks. That is a 25.91% profit. That's not too bad. We took it on the 13th, right? Oh, David, he's been long on Hertz since 1350. Sweet, sweet. GNC actually is a pretty interesting trade. So again, this is corrective proof that it's coming up off the bottom. Now it's jumped up nicely, it pulled back a bit. We teach you how to manage the trade, how to not worry about it. That's a key thing in trading, is we don't want to be stressed out. We don't want to worry about our trades. So the fact that it dropped 7% on Friday after moving up, that doesn't worry us at all, because we look at the big picture. Of course it moves like that. It's not going to move in a straight line, but we got proof, conclusive evidence of it beginning this move with a target up here above $22. And we're going to let that run. All right. Johnny's asking about the ART system. They're not available through me. I can't sell you the ART indicators, but I do have a relationship with Traders Coach, and they can hook you up with a really good deal. I think we're getting ready to run a promotion next month together, a joint promotion. You bet, Johnny. Okay. Just trying to catch up here on some housekeeping. So I've given you a couple. Paul, I mentioned practice trading. Do you have a trading simulator? Well, most of the legit platforms have a sim mode. Like here, TradeStation, you see where I'm pointing down in the lower right where it says Trading Live. I can switch this over pretty quick to sim mode, just like this. See there, going to sim mode. And you really can't tell the difference. You really can't tell the difference. The only thing, you got to understand the limitations of sim trading. You get perfect fills in simulated mode. Your orders get executed right away. But you can see now I'm in sim mode, but it still looks the exact same, and you get to practice. And I encourage that. I encourage people to practice, particularly if you're a little new and shaky on how to place orders, how to manage orders. Make sure you're really comfortable and competent at managing trades and placing orders and stuff before you put real money on the line. So yeah. And Thinkorswim's got a sim mode, Ninja's got a sim mode. Pretty much all the legit platforms have something like that. JD, the Wednesday night update that Melvin talked about is for stock and option pick subscribers, which if you join the course, you're going to get 90 days of it. I do a midweek chat session, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we walk through the existing open trades. We would look at all these open positions here and go update on the charts and explain what's going on and talk about new trades that are coming up. And we probably spend half the time analyzing trades that other people are interested in. People go, hey, what about Apple? What about this? What about that? We look at their charts. I'm happy to do that, to just provide that service. And sometimes they give me good trading ideas. So it's a two-way street. So that's the Wednesday night update that Mel was talking about. Yeah, so Paul, good question. He's asking, do I have additional trades in the trading room? So this screen right here shows the stock and option picks. And so the deal with these is every trade that I publish to my stock and option pick subscribers, I take in my own account with my own money. And these are the ones that we are tracking the results here on my homepage, right? So followmetrades.com, my history. These are the trades that I'm publishing to the stock and option pick subscribers, right? And I'm trading every one of those with my own money in my own account, getting ready to have a CPA audit that for me and prove that that's true. I think that'll be helpful. The trading room, we're analyzing the markets. We watch the intraday futures to look for any clues, any insights, what's going on with the S&P, with gold, with oil. That may lead us to some trading ideas. And we're scanning for trades. Now I can find trades all day long. I can find more trades than I can take, right? At some point, no matter how big your account is, your capital is deployed into trades. So I identify more trading ideas in the trading room. But what I do is I track my results. If I say Hertz, like Hertz, I had already had something in that sector. I already had my capital tied up. So I didn't take that trade, unfortunately, because that was a 25% winner. But what I do is if I call it out and say, hey, that's a good trade, then I hold myself accountable to it. I post those trades on the website so people can go see it, and I track the results. And here's the results we're getting in the trading room. Since we started this method in March, we've closed 27 trades and we're up 21%. So I can't take every single trade that I can identify, but I will provide it trading ideas to people in the room, and I will track my performance. Again, if I say it's a good trade, then I'm going to be accountable to follow up on that and see how it did. And we're getting really, really nice results. So that's what we do in the trading room. Yeah, we just went short on STX in the picks and the trading room. We went short on Seagate late May, early June back here. And wow, pretty nice, huh? Pretty fun when they gap down for you like that. JD's asking, okay, we answered the Wednesday night thing. The access to the course, so you get access as soon as you sign up to all that archive material for module 1. So when you first sign up, let me find the right, here it is, module 1. So you sign up, you'll look here on the Master Trader course and you'll only see module 1, but you have access to all this module 1 material, all this archive material, okay? And then at that point, you can still get a refund. If you decide you want to continue, you'll be presented with a button to say, yes, I would like to continue, and I acknowledge there's no refund anymore. You click that button, and then you get access to all 6 modules of this, Ichimoku, the stock options. You get the full content if you want to continue with the course. So that's how it works, JD. How many attendees are typically in the live trading room? We got about 100 people subscribed to it. The actual attendance, it really varies. It really varies, I think, based on market conditions and what's going on in people's lives like that. We got about 100 subscribed. Yeah, thanks for hanging in here and answering questions and comments, Ben. Yeah, bummer that the audio just didn't work for us, but appreciate you offering your perspective. Good, thank you. I know it's Saturday, a lot of things you could be doing. Everybody, thank you for showing up. I hope you found this informative, and I'll hang out if there's a few more questions. Remember, if you wanted that bonus to get 90 days of the live trading room, in addition to all the other stuff, you got to sign up by midnight tonight. I'd like to just fill the seats up in the class and move on, not have to continue to promote it. We typically fill it. I've done this about 5 times now. We typically fill the class up. Yeah, Johnny, where do we go to sign up? Well, I love that question. Here's a link. I'll post a link in the chat area right here. It will take you to this page. And on this page, here's a button. Any of these big green buttons will take you to the page to go ahead and pay. And of course, there's a 2 payment option. You can pay half now and half in 30 days. Or you can just pay it all. You can use a credit card or you can use PayPal. So there you go. So, hey, you're very welcome. Very welcome. So that's really all I had to present. I'll stay here. If you have questions, I'd be happy to just hang out and answer your questions. If you want to look at a few charts, we can look at some charts too. I'll do that for you. Yeah, Paulo, I'm excited to get started too, and I'll see you there. Right? You're calling in. You're going to be calling in. You're from Switzerland. That's awesome. Yeah, very cool. All right, Melvin. Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday night. Have a great weekend. Johnny would like to look at Disney. Okay. Disney is a little chaotic, Johnny. Currently in Spain. I'll bet it's nice in Spain. I want to go to Spain someday. Yeah, it's a little chaotic. We had this big move down. We thought that would be like a wave 4 correction, but it went too high. So I would be suspicious about taking a long. It is breaking the cloud here, but we've got resistance up here. It's not a great pattern. So I'm not. There's no trade for me on Disney or Johnny. Great, Benjamin. Thank you. and we will. I'll keep you in mind. We'll give you a little more time. We'll make sure the technology works there. Have a great rest of your weekend there, and we'll see you around. GBT, Paolo. Oh, it looked like a bullish trade, but it's failed. It never would have qualified. So there's the move up, move down. We would have wanted to see a break through the cloud to go long. We never got it, and now it's heading down. Actually, this now looks like a very bearish wave 5 trade. So you'll be able to do this analysis. This doesn't take long, right? You'll see these patterns really quickly, just like that. So this is now in a wave 5, and it looks like it's a bearish trade, and it's ready to go. Now, this is the target zone, and you want to notice that it's because it's fairly low priced and went so low, it's projecting a negative price, right? A negative price isn't going to happen. So what we would want to use for a target is this previous low, which is right inside these green lines of the target zone. So it's got a target price of getting just under 1427 from 26. I would let it take out these previous lows. That would be further proof. If it can get below 2572, whatever that exact low is, that'd be a good entry. And you got a target down here at 14. So that's what I think of GBT. Yes, Johnny, I teach you how to use these Fibonacci tools. This is a Fibonacci retracement. This is an extension. Absolutely cover that. Essential. Paul's asking what time are these sessions? They're here. We run them every Thursday. Here's the schedule. Right, every Thursday, and we run it starting 8/3, 8/10, 8/17. We're going to take a break in August. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is 12 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So each Thursday at those times, and you can attend either one or both. Okay. MJ would like to look at Apple. So Apple, they just announced, right? Didn't they just announce earnings? There were so many last week. I believe maybe not. I've got to check on that. So I would check on Apple earnings. I would not trade right into it. So we got, big, of course, big impressive move up, pretty sharp move down. And look how it did not put in a new high, did not take out this high or this high. It reversed before then. If it puts in a new low down below this blue line, I've got it marked. We got a target down here. So I'm looking for a short setup on Apple. It's not ready yet. There's not proof that it started yet. But if we get down below the cloud here and really take out this previous low at about 141, we got a nice short setup. Yeah, the classes run from an hour to 90 minutes, typically. The options trading course, though I teach a different method, I have one method for trading options. It's a very simple, repeatable, low risk, high return method, Paul. And as a part of, so the master trader material doesn't include anything about options. Okay. The whole small group bundle that you get includes the option course. Okay, and we teach that as part of the live sessions. Hope that clears it up for you. Paolo, ICPT. You know, we're in several pharmaceuticals already, so I'm not looking for any new ones. Look how it's right up against this previous high right here. So it would be critical to break that. And we're looking at a correction from this move, and it's kind of already done. So not enough profit left in that one. You know, based on what we see here. Could it shoot off the chart? Yeah, it could. But based on what we see here, I'm not excited about it. Yeah, Apple looks bearish pretty much on all time frames, MJ, but it's not ready. I'm not ready to take that yet. I got anonymous asking TUES Tuesday. I'm not sure I understand. Do I know people who trade my method on futures or Forex? Carolyn, I see you're logged in. Are you guys using anything that you've learned so far in the futures market? I'm seeing Paul's asking that. I see you guys are here. Might have somebody live for you can answer that question. Yeah, Miles, the next round of this, we're going to wrap this up 9/14. We'll take at least a week off. That would be the 21st. So, yeah, late September would be the next, maybe early November would be the next time we kick this off. Amazon. For a couple hours, Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, was the richest man in the world. His net worth passed Bill Gates for a few hours Thursday. Friday, not so much. So it's starting to drop. You know, Amazon's been on an amazing run. Look at this trend. It's so this little drop does not convince us that a correction has begun. There's no proof. We want to see proof, and I teach you how to get it. Once it's proven, we got a target zone down here, down below 800 bucks between these blue lines. It's not ready yet, but we would teach you how to know when it is ready. All right, Paulo. Hey, we'll see you Thursday night. Really look forward to it. All right, got another order coming through. Sweet. Yeah, so again, if you wanted to get that bonus of 90 days in the trading room, you got to sign up by midnight tonight. That's not on the webpage. That's just for people that attended here. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up. People are dropping off. Looks like the questions are slowing down. Thank you so much for taking some time on a Saturday to show up here. You know, it tells me you're really interested in this, and I'm interested in answering questions and seeing if it's a good fit for you. So you got the link. I'll be sending out another email, before the class starts, so you'll have a chance. But the 90-day live trading room thing, that's till midnight tonight. Johnny, self-taught. Well, I opened up, maybe you logged in late, right? Mentorship was a big deal to me, having somebody teach me, and it was Bennett McDowell, and he taught me some key stuff, right, that helped me turn the corner. And I started with his trading system, and then I built on it and developed it into my own system. So we have a lot of, some overlap in our trading, but we also have some differences. But yeah, mentorship and good solid training was essential for me getting to the place I am, being a successful trader. All right, Paul. Hey, look forward to seeing you in the class, man. Yeah, thanks. Okay, yeah, I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. Looks like we got people still dropping, and the questions are slowing down. So we will hopefully see you Thursday night in the class. Love to have you there. Be part of it. And otherwise, see you in the next webinar. If you're part of the pick service or the trading room, we'll see you there, of course. But hey, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy it, relax, and when you start trading Monday again, be careful. Use risk control. Keep the winners small, winners big, and the losers small. Let's make sure we get that right. Okay, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.